Okay guys, so I've done quite a few layers on my horse here, and I'm going to do one more layer after this one dries, and I'm going to be mostly focusing on the legs here because as you can see they're still kind of like white, so yeah. But I would say that you're probably going to need to do maybe 4 to 6 layers just to get the right coloring on your horse. So yeah, that's the inside. I can't really show you the other side because he's drying. So yeah, so that's what he looks like. So I'm going to do one more layer after this one dries. Okay, so we finished drying from this coat, so I'm just going to put on one more because there's a few spots on him that you can still kind of see, and then I need to focus on his legs a lot. So yeah, so I'm just going to do that. His tail isn't really that dry yet, but it's almost dry. So now I'm going to start putting on the last layer. I think it'll be the last layer anyways. So yeah. Okay, so as you can tell, I just finished the last coat, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait for him to dry, and then we are going to get to do some of the detailing and such, like the eyes and like the ribs here, stuff like that, to make your horse look more like a zombie, more scary. So yeah. Okay, so as you can see, my horse is completely dry now. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some details to make him look more like a zombie horse instead of just like a gray horse. So yeah, so the first thing we're going to do is add, I'll show you on the one that I already made. I want to add like these ribs here because that looks really cool, and I'm trying not to find there because there's like some stuff there and stuff. So yeah, so what you're going to need to do that is you're going to need some dark red. If you don't have dark red, then you can mix it in with a little bit of black to make it look a little bit darker. And I'm still going to mix my red with black just because it makes it look a lot better. And then also you're going to need some white for this. So let's get started. I'm just going to brush up my paintbrush a little bit. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by taking my red like that. And you're going to need quite a bit of red. And then what I'm going to do is grab another brush because I'm too lazy to wash the other ones. But yeah. And then what you're going to want to do is grab a little bit of black. Now just a tiny bit. And if you don't have dark red, then you can try and mix it with black to make it darker. But if you do have dark red, then you just want to mix it with a tiny bit of black. I just have a little bit of black on my brush. And just mix that. Just to make it a little bit darker. I don't fully mix it. Okay, so as you can see, this is what it looks like. I didn't fully mix it. I just wanted to add a little bit of black in there. So now it kind of looks like that. And now what you're going to have to do is start by taking this and just making a big like splotch like right there on your horse. Just like this. And don't make it like a perfect like circle or anything. Otherwise it'll look kind of weird. I'm trying to make it nice and smooth though. So kind of like that. And you shouldn't have to do layers with this. You don't have to do like really thin coats. I just use like thicker coats for this part because it's just easier. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and wash off my brush here. That's what I have the paper towel for. Okay, so now that my brush is washed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a teensy bit of black and mix it in with that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I have my teeny little bit of black on my brush, and I'm just going to mix it in, like the middle part, like right here. Now I know this isn't dry, it doesn't have to be dry, because you kind of want to mix it. And you're just going to add it kind of like in the middle here. Just like this here. Let me get a closer view. So you're just going to want to put some black right there in the middle. Just like that. So now it looks like it's pretty deep.